Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem from Grace Hill Homeopathy. Today let us discuss a very interesting remedy, that is Syphilinum. Now Syphilinum is a remedy, is a nosode which is used in intercurrent, but if the symptom correspond, then you can always prescribe the remedy. I'll discuss a case first and then try to tell you some mental symptoms, the picture of Syphilinum which I have seen in my 30 years of practice. There's one symptom which is very important of Syphilinum. It is forgetfulness. Remembers everything previous to his disease. He does not know how the disease, he does not know the present moment. If you ask him, if you get a convulsions, what actually happened, he'll tell you exactly what happened before that, but he fails to understand, he fails to remember what happened during the convulsion. I had a very interesting case of convulsions which I'll share in my Instagram live, where I prescribed the patient Syphilinum in this symptom, and there were few symptoms also of Syphilinum. So the first symptom that I should think about Syphilinum is forgetful, remembers everything previous to his disease. बीमारी के पहले उसको सब याद रहता है, बाकी सब भूल जाता है. Or you can also say a Syphilinum patient, when he comes to you, if not the syphilitic part, he is very sad about his disease. मतलब बहुत उदासी रहती है. Doctor sir, I have got this headache problem. I don't know what will be the result of this headache. Will I be able to cure it or not? I have taken so many remedies. Now I don't like to work. I go and sit down and keep on thinking how will the headache will be cured. Lot of sadness about his disease. With Syphilinum, do think about sulfur, do think about alumina also, but I have found Syphilinum very important in this indication. There was a very interesting patient that came to me with his friend, and he said that my friend, has a habit of doing something very stupid, something wrong, and then I have to go and mend it. This is a very important symptom. In Hindi he told that word that सब गलत काम करके आता, फिर मेरे को जब जाकर सुधारना पड़ता उसका. There is a very interesting symptom in Syphilinum. The interpretation of this symptom is that is washing always underwear he is. मतलब वो सब गलत करके आता है, फिर मुझे जाकर सुधारना पड़ता है. पेशेंट का वर्डिंग था, वो सब गलत करके आता है, फिर मुझे साफ करना पड़ता जाके. These were the wordings of the patient. He does everything wrong, he speaks wrong, he does everything wrong, then I have to go and wash that and make that clean. This was the symptom which I have seen in many of cases of Syphilinum. Washing always underwear. It is not that literal washing. You can take that symptom literally, but the meaning of this I have found out in Syphilinum is that the person does everything wrong, does something very stupid, and then his friend or his parents has to go and clean that up. That's why delusion, washing underwear. One more symptom of a Syphilinum that is very important. He feels that, oh my God, I can't do anything in life from now. What will I do? How will I succeed in life? How will I do my business? How will I keep so many employees? How will I keep so many servants at home? I just can't think, and I cannot think, and I cannot do anything in life. Means he cannot move. So the symptom of Syphilinum would be delusion that he will be paralyzed. Delusion that he will be paralyzed. This is again a symptom of Syphilinum. Also, you can go one step ahead. The patient feels that he cannot move, he cannot do anything in life. There's one more delusion, that is delusion, body parts, legs tied together. If you have this feeling that you cannot do anything in life, you cannot move because the legs are tight, the feeling the patient is suffering from, delusion, body parts, legs tied together. And remember one thing, in Syphilinum, there is a lot of confusion when he is calculating. A Syphilinum patient cannot calculate. There is a lot of confusion when calculating. Compare this with Syphilinum, Naxomic and Sorinum also. But I have found Syphilinum very important symptom in this. Or you can say Syphilinum, if he calculates, he is very slow in calculation. So maybe his mathematics would be weak, he must be bad in mathematics, or he is very slow in that. Whatever he does in calculation, he is very slow, and that is Syphilinum, slowness in calculation. Remember this. Don't always think about, bratas. Syphilinum also has slowness in calculation. So these are the few symptoms which I have found very useful in Syphilinum. If you like this video, do share and subscribe. Thank you.